Pull up my pants. What's up, y'all? It's a beautiful day. Hey, Lily. Hey, Happy Favor. Hey, Rosie. Turner, Jamie, Latoya. All right, you got it, baby. Let me get some lime. You can get some lime. All right, thanks. I gotta have it with that. Cheers. I can't wait to take this wig off, y'all. Oh, I'm taking it off when I get home. I was supposed to do it today, but I didn't get up too early today, so I couldn't take it off. Mm. How y'all doing? Hey, epic, 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 epic. How y'all doing? Yes, they got. Thank you, my love. I want to do the guacamole. Yeah, I want to do that. Yeah, that's my friend right there. He said, "I love the lives title. You connect to the universe." Thank you. Oh, you said, "Are you connected to the universe?" Yeah, that's the topic tonight. What is your connection with source? I wanted to say God, but I know some people, everybody got their own. Some people believe in Allah and Buddha and what's the other one? All of the stuff. You know what I mean? So that's why I say God, but I mean to say God, but source because everybody, has different beliefs. Yeah, gotta have lime with a margarita. I always know if a bartender about their shit, if I order a margarita and they don't put no lime on it. If they don't put no lime on it, what are you doing? And that's my friend. He good. He's a little busy right now. So how do you know what is your relationship with source, right? With God. Okay. So pretty straight to the point. What's your relationship with God? Like what do you like first of all, do you talk to God? Do you pray? How often do you pray? Do you talk to God? Do you listen to God? You gotta ask yourself those questions. You know when you get a message from God. Because when you get a message from God, a blessing follows. Like for instance, God can say, okay, don't accept that job offer. Say you're looking for a job and somebody offer you like, and you pray about it, you like, God, show me. Because God gonna show you. And then it'd be like, God tell you don't accept the job offer. And you like, that sound weird. Like, I need a job. You know what I mean? I got bills to pay. This seemed like a good job. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna trust my gut. I trust my intuition. Boom, you get a better job offer. You get what I'm saying? She said, praying all day and all night. Oh, you like my mother. I like prayer warriors like that. My mom be praying like that. My grandma was a prayer warrior too. I think that's why she protected us so much. So yeah, you pray daily. That's good. Yeah, because that strengthens your relationship with God. You know what I mean? You gotta talk to God. You gotta, let him know how you feel. And God listen. You know what I mean? Be like, look, it could be anything. You could be driving. You could be like, God, yo, man. This chick Anita at my job is getting on my nerve, God. Talk to God like he wanted a homie. You ain't gotta be like, oh, Allah, Father, Holy One. I mean, you could do that if you want, but people think God be chilling. And I come with respect. Don't be like, yo, my homie, and yeah, yo, Mike, check one, two. I love you too. Talk to him. Tell him how you feel. Tell him. Yeah, because I one thing I do too, like, and you have power too, like that. You know what I mean? Like I talk to God. So I feel like what's something like really bothering me. Like I'll be like, God, like I really, this is really making me feel a certain type of way or whatever. Even if something happened, I don't understand it. I ask God to like show me the meaning. Where are you today? I live through you. I'm around. Do you think Pluto really, what she said? Hold on. Do you think Pluto really rules Scorpio? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I love Pluto. Isn't Pluto like the smallest planet, but it's like the most powerful? That's dope. It's like fucking mini me shit. It's my movie. I gotta watch it. I haven't watched it in a minute, yo. Like my it's crazy. I have a feeling the video today will have Sagittarius all over it. Oh, do you, Madeline? I like how some people did not you, Madeline, but that made me think about some people. They be trying to like use reverse psychology on me to get them to do a reading. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, I can just feel the Gemini reading on the way." Like they be saying dumb shit like that. I'm like, you're not gonna force me to do your sign, and don't try to do it in no type of reverse psychology way. Just keep it real and be like, "Hey, Miss Hawaii, when are you gonna do Aries?" But don't try to reverse psychology me. Getting too damn, you got too much dip on your chip, y'all. I'm ready for my trip. When I haven't traveled in a while, I'll be like itching to travel. Like, okay, I excited. I just gotta find a birthday wig. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I would say. Like, that's how you can really tell. And like I said, another way you can tell, like, what's your relationship like with God is like the messages. Like, do you hear from God? If you like, yo, I ain't never, God ain't never talked to me. You need to sit and meditate and think about your relationship with God. And you need to strengthen that. Because if God ain't talking to you, you ain't talking to him enough. You said, where are we going? Not y'all trying to figure out where I am. Hope you having a great weekend. Thank you, Queen Jay-Z. Do you think we go to other realms in our dreams? Because my dreams feel like other realms. We was talking about that too on a live. We were saying, y'all. Y'all was talking about that. Y'all was saying, oh, about astral traveling. I think that happens. And I think people could try to send you a text when you sleeping too. That's why you gotta make sure you pray before bed and people try to send you a text when you sleep. And you ever wake up after you slept and you got a cut somewhere on your body or some a area on your body is sore. And you like, what the hell? Those are spiritual attacks while you sleep. Yeah, they send a demon. Demon go punch you right in the eye. I think I'm joking. I'm serious. Demon kick you right in the stomach. And anybody who ever woke, the people who know, because anybody who ever woke up and you ever had some scratches on you or some scars on you, or you had an area in your body was sore, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. That look good. What's that? What the fuck is that? Excuse my language. Oh, I'm eating that for dessert. I'm about to ask him what the hell. My friend, how you doing? What the hell type of dessert is that? That look good. That's butter cake. What is it? Butter cake? Oh, I'm gonna definitely get that. That look good. Yeah. They sharing it. That's that white people shit. Cause I'll tell my man, I'll be like, babe, that you get yours, I got my own. I ain't sharing no dessert. That's that white people skinny girl shit. You know, I want my own dessert. And I'm like, babe, you sure? No, I'm sure for sure. You said I'm the glitch, I'm the matrix. Why you say that? That's why I remember you told me you going to DR. I have my house there. Oh, you got a house there, Queen Jay-Z? Oh shit. You go, girl. My girl on property. Let's go. Yeah, I might take my mom there. Thank you. Thank you. I want some stuff. Poppy. I don't want to call him Poppy because that's rude. That's why I stopped myself from saying Poppy. Excuse me, sir. You have any salt? You have any salt? Yeah, thank you, mother. Serious with that line. You got it. Thanks. Thank you. Yeah, anything coming out of there? Mm, like shit coming out of here. Okay. Kids. You said that guacamole look good, right? That is it. I gotta wash my hair. You're a good daughter. I wish I get mama on vacation. I wish I go on vacation now. I took her on one vacation, child. No, but you're right though. You mean like because I have taken her on like road trips and stuff like that. And I have taken her places. That's the first time like it was me and her on a plane on a resort. Most of the other trips I've taken her on, we drove. So I was telling her about Vegas too. I was like, Mom, I said, whenever you want to come to Vegas, I'm gonna fly you to Vegas and I'll drive there. She was like, Oh my God, really? I said, Yeah. We took a straight flight from Charlotte to Vegas. My mom never been to Vegas. I don't know how she never been to Vegas. Are you on vacation? No, I wish not yet. Acid reflux. You ain't old. You got acid reflux. My grandma had that. She used to have to take Nexium, and that Nexium wasn't cheap either. Her insurance ain't covered it. I know she would love Vegas. And I thought I said, Mom, I'll pick you up in the airport. My mom never seen my new car. I was like, I'll be able to ride you around a new car. But she said she want to do beach if we take a trip for Thanksgiving. She said she don't want to do Vegas. I said, excuse me. She said, I'm gonna send you this amount of money. Now I'm gonna send you this amount of money. I said, oh, you ain't playing. She talking about sending money. That ain't like her. I said, she really enjoyed that vacation, y'all. And she seemed like she was having a really good time. I was happy to see her smile, you know? She need that. My mom been through a lot. You know, that man she was with, he was so cheap. Yeah, so when they take a trip, I'm gonna treat my mom. She get whatever she want. And he'll be like, no, no. I told y'all how. Thank you, Queen Jay Z. That's really sweet. I'm gonna tell her you said that. He also like I told y'all when I went to Aruba because he has a house out there. When I went to Aruba with him that time, he was trying to make it seem like we was going to cook the whole time, and we was in Aruba for 2 weeks. I said, no, yeah, it's cheap. I said, I'm not going on vacation and cooking. We're on vacation. We supposed to do, you know what I mean? You talk about we gonna go to the grocery store. I said, "Mm-mm." I never forget. I went to the casino. Oh yeah, he'll spend money at the casino. He ain't cheap with that. Hmm. His fat ass ain't cheap with the casino. When he ain't talking about saving money then. So I went with him to the casino one night in Aruba when we first got there, and I won money, y'all. I won a lot of money. I always win money when I go to casinos. I had won a lot of money, and I was like, "Mom," she couldn't believe it. I said, "I'm taking you out to eat tomorrow." And we walked down. There's a restaurant like literally on the beach because his house is literally like a 5 minute walk from the beach. He has like an amazing house there because he's from there. So there's a restaurant that's literally right on the beach. So we literally walked to that restaurant 5 minutes. It's called Marina Parada. Really good food. If you're ever in Aruba, check them out. Marina Parada. Shout out to them. And my mom was so happy. And I told her, just get whatever you want. And we went there and we ate like dogs. She still be talking about that place. She'd be like, remember Marina Parada? Instead of all of that. Because her man's type of guy, like they go out to eat and he'd be like, how much is that? How much is that? I can't take that. Like if you're gonna take somebody out to eat, if I say to you, I'm taking you out to eat, I'm taking you out to eat. There's no budget. If it's some type of budget, then I'll be like, oh, don't go over $50 or something like that. But just don't take somebody out to eat. You know what I mean? Because I feel like if you tell somebody I'm treating you, that person should be able to get whatever they want. If they want to get 3 drinks, they want to get a dessert, whatever they want to get. You don't tell nobody you're gonna take them out to eat, and then you talk about how much is that? What else you getting? Damn. I had people do that thing before. Yeah, you don't do that to people. Like, just don't take them out to eat. Right. But he was like that. But anyway, I like to make sure, you know what I mean? Trying to show her, my mom is getting older. Like, I want to be able to travel with her now while I still can, while she can move on her own. She don't need no walker, no shit. So she said she want to do DR. She's like, I'm gonna send you $1,000. I'm like, oh, big baller, where you get money from? She's saving up for that trip. She's serious. She said, I'm gonna send you $1,000 on this day. I said, okay. But the Dominican Republic is not that bad. It's not that expensive. Only thing that's really expensive is like the flights. Right, Lily. Just wanted to share. I took for granted when I never would worried about money, but God has humbled me in the last 7 years. It's not like I'm rich. It's just a plan to eliminate, but I'm just grateful today. I hear you. I hear you. Listen, I struggled with money for a long time. I was horrible with money. Like I was the type of person that was my bank account was always either in the negative or $0 because I would spend my money down to the T. And I had to really pray about that because my mom is bad with money. So I was like, they say the apple don't fall far from the tree. And I was like, I had to pray because I'm like, I don't want to be like that. You know what I mean? That's why I always really like my aunt Bridget because like she's a Capricorn, but she's always like she's one of my mom got 3 sisters, it's 4 of them. She's the youngest, but she is like the one that was always like had the best credit, like had her shit together, kept a stable job, had her car, like she was the only one and she was the youngest. So I used to really look up to her. Like I want to be like her. Because my mom was a hot fucking mess. But I had to really pray about that. Like, God help me with money because I don't want to be that way. And then it's like when you're like that, God, you know what I mean? It's hard for you to attract more financial blessings because it's like you're not spending, you know what I mean? Like you gotta come up, you know what I mean? You gotta figure out what you're doing wrong. Hello from Chicago. Hi, Chicago. Yeah, you gotta do that. You're right, Latoya, because you have to organize yourself. Yeah. Like even now I have to tell myself sometime, like, no, you're not buying that this week. Even if I have the money, I know it's not gonna cause no dent. You know what I mean? I know I'm good. I still no. Being able to tell yourself sometimes, no, no, you don't need that right now. It's just kind of like discipline, like, because if you just keep like buying, 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 you know what I mean? It's like, how do you explain to family that you're spiritual and do tarot, but also love God? Because some people think tarot is bad. I don't explain a goddamn thing to my family. I've never sat down and told my family anything that I do. I don't talk to anybody in my family except my mother. And my mother, she probably know from Googling and being nosy and looking me up and stuff, trying to figure out where I'm getting money from. So she probably found out. I don't give a damn what nobody think. I know that I love God. I don't care what nobody think. They can't tell me that I'm bad and all that. Fuck them. I hate people that are like, you know what I mean? When people are so close minded like that. Yeah, I ain't tell my family a goddamn thing. I ain't gonna tell them shit. Fuck them. Hey, Barb. Fuck them. What about the people that's evil that don't do tarot? What about them? The ones that go to church every Sunday. What about them? Let's talk about it. 21, 21. Mhm. I want to do the ribs. Mm. Next time I want another one of these, I'm gonna do mango. I think I'm gonna switch it this time. I want to do mango this time. Yeah, make sure you give me a salt rim. And I want to do the ribs. I like those. That comes with the corn and what else? I forget. Yeah. Thank you. You doing okay? They treat you good here, right? Okay, good. You let me know if I have to beat somebody up. I like to ask people. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck them ribs up. I've been thinking about them ribs all fucking day, bitch. My big backs know what I'm talking about. And you ain't got to be fat to be a big back. You could be a skinny big back. I know plenty of skinny big backs. I know more skinny big backs than I do big people. Sometimes the skinny people be out eating the big people. You ever see that? My big backs know about that. When you be thinking about something all day, you be like, "Oh, bitch! When I get off work, I'm a bite in that cheeseburger, bitch. Oh, bitch! I've been craving a cheeseburger too for a minute. I ain't get it yet. I want a cheeseburger with bacon, extra cheese, and onions." You said I'm frozen on your screen. Hold on, let me refresh it. Hold on. You said I'm a skinny big back. Said that. I don't know if that's better or not. My link is in my YouTube bio. What link? Oh yeah, Shake Shack is good. I love Shake Shack cheese fries. Shake Shack has the best cheese sauce. I even dip the burger in the cheese sauce. Shake Shack got the best cheese sauce. I can eat so many cheese fries from Shake Shack. It is so good. Because I like Shake Shack cheese sauce because it's thick and it's creamy. It's not like watery. Like, some cheese sauces be watery, they be liquidy. I don't like that. It's like thick cheese, like, you know what I mean? Creamy, not thick, like creamy. I love Shake Shack. Hey, Rhonda. When I'm home, I haven't been to Shake Shack in a minute either. Yeah, I like of course, they shakes too. Yeah, salud. I got the restaurant to myself. Oh, no, I don't. I'm lying. It's two white men at the bar. It's two rich white men at the bar. One of them pulled up in some fire ass Benz. Life is good. Are they cute? I don't do old men, but I know some people. Some girls like older men. That's not my thing. We used to have a steak and shake. Ooh, I had steak and shake for the first time when I was living in North Carolina. It was good. Fat Mike took me there. Well, they're not broke. They got a lot of money. I wish I could show y'all, but I don't want to like. I don't want to like for nobody without them knowing. Del Taco, and I still have not tried Del Taco. I've been living out here for a year now. They're old. Yeah, they probably like 60s, 70s. One of them. They leaving now. We have one in Athens. Oh, and they moved. Oh, what in Georgia? Del Taco is not that good. Yeah, I'm like, I haven't really heard nothing crazy about it. I just have never tried it. I know that's like a California thing. Do you plan to move back home? Yeah, I was thinking about that. I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna go back to New York. Like sometimes I'd be like, yeah, I do want to like have like some property there. You know what I mean? To be able like when I go back and visit, but I don't know if I want to like. I don't think so. I think my time with New York is over. Do you like White Castle? I love White Castle. Taco cheeseburger is my guiltiest pleasure. Damn, what's a taco cheeseburger? Oh my god. I love White Castle. That's the first thing I ate when I got to Vegas. When I got to Vegas in July, when I went for summer league, I was driving to my hotel and I said, I stopped real hard on the street. I saw White Castle. I'm like, I haven't seen White Castle since New York. I backed my big ass up and drove through that drive through, bitch. I got me a bacon double cheeseburger, a, bacon jalapeno cheeseburger, some cheese fries. They didn't have no fish nibblers because I guess that location don't sell fish nibblers. You know, some restaurants sell different things. I said, New York, we got everything. We got They had chicken wings though. Do you like Five Guys? Yeah, I like Five Guys. Five Guys is good. New York is where I had White Castle for the first time too. Yes, so good. I remember like when I was like getting unemployment and my mom, she was working or whatever. And like we used to have like a ritual because we would both get paid the same, like on the same, like the same day, the same night. Like I never forget, like my direct deposit would come through like maybe like around like 10. My mom's would come through at like 11. So we would always get our money. That's when we was in the Bronx. We was living in the projects. Every week when we got paid that night, we would go, we would drive. Princess was in the car, the dog. That's his car. That's why the lights are so bright. And we would go and sit. That's me. That was me and my mom saying we would go through. We would eat like a dog from White Castle. I mean, we would order like $60 worth of food. We would sit in the car, me and my mom, and eat. We would not go back to the house because that's when it was with my aunt Robin, and we didn't like my aunt Robin. She was greedy. We ain't bringing her no food back. So every week we would just eat the food in the car. So we wouldn't have to get her greedy ass nothing. New York is my home. Yeah, Jolie something chicken. I haven't tried them. We got Shake Shack in Toronto. Oh yeah. I love you, girl. I'm a fan. You a real one, Scorpio. I love you too, Enchanted Eye. All the best when you get here, Alex. What you talking about? Five Guys and Denny's have great burgers. I'm picky on my burgers. Do y'all have a wing stop there? Yeah, we got Wingstop, all flats, lemon pepper. That's what I'm talking about, Tiarsha. My girl know how to eat. She said all flats, pepper. I'm hungry now, right? I had that not too long ago. That's how we treat kids and eat food in the car. Yeah, so any advice on how to forgive yourself? How to forgive yourself. Step is just realizing you're not perfect. It's okay. You make mistakes. You know what I mean? Life is a learning experience. I think that's the first step in saying it's okay to, you know what I mean? And the second step is just like asking God. Well, maybe that should probably be first. The first thing you want to do is ask God to forgive you for whatever it is. Then you do reflecting as to, why you allow whatever it is to happen. You know what I mean? Acceptance, yeah. What is it that you're trying to forgive yourself for, if you don't mind me asking? If it's personal, you don't have to say. You said I would journal personally. Journaling is good. I love journaling. I've always had a journal. Wendy's nuggets. Oh yeah, Wendy's is good. I love Wendy's. I've been eating Wendy's since I was a little girl. Well, thank you for that super chat, Ice Eyes. October is Wednesday already. I know my birthday month. Get a personal with Miss Hawaii. Tell them, Stacy. Stacy gave me a free promo. Stacy said, get a personal with Miss Hawaii. Oh, guess who called me today, y'all? Bahamas called me today. I was butt naked getting dressed this morning. I'm like, and it rang on my old phone because I guess like when you get like a new phone and like when you update, like when you download everything, you have to like go into each app and you have to re-sign in. So I wasn't signed in on WhatsApp on my new phone, but I was signed in on my old phone. Even though there's no service, I still have my Wi-Fi connected to it. So when I'm home, the phone works. So I saw the phone ring and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh my God. So I was like trying with all of me to swipe, but my fingers was wet, so it wasn't swiping. So I said, let me call him back because he gonna curse me out. He talking about he missed me. He talking about I just want you to know that I'm still in love with you. I'm like, okay, Dino. He looks cute. He had his hair done. His hair look nice. He got them pop smoke braids. He cute, but Dino, mm-mm. I hope he's not watching because I do love you, Dino. But we friends. You know how with some guys you could just feel it. I don't know. Like I don't feel like he's a bad guy. Hi, Sugar Plum. I don't feel like he's a bad guy. He's just not. You know what I mean? You ever know like some people like they're you feel like they would be amazing husbands or wives, but they just not yours. What's the new scoop on the gym crush? I see him tomorrow. I only see him once a week. I'm gonna see him tomorrow. Ain't no scoop. Ain't no scoop, no damn ice cream scoop, damn nothing scoop. Ain't nothing to say. Ooh, L Dub sent me $50. What? L Dub. He said, love you, Miss Hawaii. Please put my itty bitty start up on blast. Empress Holsters. Thank you for that super chat. You itty bitty startup. Empress Holsters. What's that? Is that like a business that you have? Greetings from Atlanta. Thank you so much, Luby. That was a lot of money, L Dub. I said Luby. I'm sorry. L Dub. Thank you for that $50. Thank you, child. You paid for like most of my meal today. Greetings from Atlanta. Hey, Anissa. That was so sweet. That was just like y'all just be throwing money at me. Y'all be surprising me sometimes. I don't be expecting it. Thank y'all. A gun holster with faux fur interiors. Oh, all right, everybody go support L Dub. Get that money, girl. That's what I'm talking about. What are you drinking? This is a mango margarita. Yeah. Yesterday I was gonna go to Olive Garden. I literally drove to Olive Garden. I was sitting in the parking lot and I started seeing So many people going in, and I started being like, and I sat there for literally an hour, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going in there. I don't feel like being around people. And I went and got some Popeyes and ate it in the car. It's ice. How are you tonight, Miss Hawaii? Enjoy your night. I'm good, Melissa. How are you? Oh, Barbie's birthday is October 4th. Oh, that's what's up. Happy early birthday. The girl who did my nails, her birthday's coming up next week. I gotta get her a gift. All my Libras, Libra season. I love it. Y'all, I have so many things planned for next month. So many haunted Halloween things. I tickets I bought. Mhm. One thing I say, like LA, they got it going on for Halloween. They got it going on for Halloween out here. They got so much shit going on for Halloween out here. Excuse me, I love it. I even want to go to Disneyland. I want to go back to Disneyland and see because apparently Disney has some type of Halloween thing they do too. So I want to see what they got going on. Have you updated your Amazon wish list for your birthday? I put a couple of new things on there. Thank you, little mama, for asking. Wishing you many more blessings and more life, Barbs. Yes, Barbs. You said I'm good tonight. Damn, you fine. Well, thank you. Did I miss the food? No, you ain't missed the food. I'm waiting on my ribs. Because I've been thinking about them ribs all day. Are you dressing up for Halloween? I got mad costumes. I love King's Dominion Halloween. You know, I never have been to King's Dominion. And I know that a lot of people from New York go to King's Dominion. I did not go to, I never been there. I think I'm like one of the only New Yorkers. I was a Six Flags person. I don't like them people in my Pilates class, y'all. They like, mm, like people's true colors always come out. You know how people always start off so nice in the beginning, some people. And then as you get to like see people like on a regular, you really start to see like their true colors. I'm just not feeling none of them. They just be some haters. I'm gonna check it out, Alex. And sometimes they probably be mad because sometimes I'll be coming in there probably smelling like weed. I don't give a fuck. What you gonna do? I spray myself. That black girl, she comes in here, the one with that big butt. Yeah, she comes in here and she smells like the marijuana. I pay, bitch. I pay a lot of money to be here. Oh. Yeah, the mask, exactly. I love when you take us out to eat because I'm greedy. You crazy, Rhonda. You greedy too, Rhonda? Yeah, it's a good night, you know? Tomorrow, I get to see my boo. I went to Sephora today because when I drove, I came to get my nails done. So she had like, because I just drive straight out here after Pilates and I get here a little early, but she needed like an extra hour. And I was like, okay, no problem. So I was like, I'm gonna go to Sephora. So I went to Sephora and spent some money. I didn't do too bad though. Because usually when I go to Sephora, I'm spending at least $1,000. You know why though? But it's easy to spend $1,000 in Sephora. That shit is nothing. All my girlies who be shopping at Sephora, y'all know it's easy to spend $1,000 in Sephora. You have to head to bed now. Work at 5 a.m. Damn. All right, go to bed, girl. Ooh, that is so early. You stay at somebody's restaurant. I love that, Ron. I can't wait to eat with you. Hey, twin, I'm Gemini Sun, Mercury, and Venus full blooded. Damn. No wonder your name is the Gemini. You are a pastry chef. Oh, for real? That's what's up. Let me get some donuts, some cookies, some muffins. Let me get something. Some danishes, some cinnamon rolls. Can I have something? I said, can I have something? I gotta get me some more cinnamon rolls, y'all, from Whole Foods. Y'all, I told y'all I'm stuck on those now. I'll send you a care package. Yeah, a care package of donuts. I got kicked off. Thank you everyone for birthday wishes. What you mean you got kicked off? I'm pressed about another lab result I got. What lab result? I'm at my Mexican spot. My Mexican spot. Yo, y'all I was watching them scary story things again, y'all. Found another crazy one. I'm trying to think, what happened with this one? Like, oh, I think they was at an Airbnb. That's why I don't do Airbnbs. I've only stayed at one Airbnb. I think I've only stayed once at an Airbnb. I don't fuck with Airbnbs. I know people love them and all that, but nope. Just give me an old fashioned hotel with some cameras. You know what I mean? I don't do Airbnbs. I don't trust them. And then they just passed that law just now, recently, talking about, oh, now they're banned from having cameras. What you mean now? So that means they was able to have cameras in the Airbnbs before and people didn't know? Mm-mm. I only stayed in one Airbnb, and that was last year for Thanksgiving when I went to see my mom in Charlotte. But they was at Airbnb, and they kept feeling like somebody was watching them. They kept hearing stuff in the middle of the night. Sometimes they would come in, things were moved, and then one night they saw some footprints, and they was like, "Nah, somebody been in here." Like, so they called the host and asked him, like, they left him a voicemail. He didn't answer. They was just like, "Have you been here? We saw some footprints, whatever." So they just went to bed. I'm like, they're wilding. I wouldn't have just went to bed. I would have been gone. I would have packed up my shit and I would have been out of there. Ain't no way I'm staying nowhere and I see some footprints. So they said when they was sleeping, they kept hearing like some creak or something. So the man got up or whatever, and some type of way he was like, he kept hearing something like behind the wall. So when he went, and he was like looking, he saw like a little opening. When he opened it, it was a whole closet back there, and he saw was some man hiding back there. He said he pulled the man out. He started fucking him up. I said they probably was black. He said his girl woke up. What's going on? He's fucking that dude up, and it was the Airbnb host, y'all. He was so crazy. He was in the wall. He built a little hole in the wall, a hut where he would watch the host and shit. I don't fuck with Airbnbs. Mm-mm. And I be seeing some nice ones too, like, but that's frightening. That's what I'm saying. Mm-mm. Mm. I don't like that type shit. Mm-mm. What happened, Barb? You said praying for Barb. What happened, Barb? My first sea scare ever. Sea scare? What you talking about? What do you mean your first sea scare? What happened? Hey, Joanna. Oh God, Joanna's back. Colon. Oh, what's going on with your colon? Well, I know that's real detail. I'm sorry that sounded weird to say, but you having issues or something there? We're gonna pray for a good report for Barb. Yeah, we're gonna pray for a good report for you, Barb. I gotta come to Park Slope one day and roll up on you, surprise you. And be like, hey Barb, I'm in Park Slope. I love Park Slope. That's all the rich white people. When I started working there, I was like, I didn't know there was a part of Brooklyn that looked like this. I'm not in the hood no more. I'm not in Bed-Stuy. Which restaurant y'all at? Why y'all keep trying to figure out what restaurant I'm at? Y'all trying to roll up on me? I can't tell you what I can't tell you what exact restaurant I'm at. I'm around. You said I wish I could have seen Brooklyn in the 90s. Right. I'm grateful for my experience, you know what I mean, in New York. You're in Memphis. I can't pop up on you. I was curious because it looks nice. Thank you. Oh, you in Memphis? Okay. Thank you, pretty little thing. I remember when I drove through Memphis, I stopped there one night and spent the night there. I think that was like my first stop when I drove from North Carolina. Yeah, when I drove from North Carolina to Cali, that was my first stop. I drove straight to Memphis. I think it was like 10 hours. I was tired. I made it to my hotel. I think I stayed at the Hilton there. And when I was checking out, there was some hood nigga outside. Like he was in the cut. He talking about, hey, oh, you a celebrity, ain't you? And I was just like, and I'm like, and I'm screening this dude like he was cute, but you never know. Sometimes people be trying to. I don't know how they do out in Memphis. They'll rob your ass. I was like, nope, I ain't no celebrity. And they parking lot is mad big. Like I didn't like that about their parking lot. You gotta walk mad far. But it was during the daytime, but still, you never know. But I didn't really get to like see Memphis when I drove through there, like, cause I literally was tired when I got there that night. And I stayed the night, and then when I woke up, I checked out and drove to the next state. They hood out there. You're not coming back, are you? Eventually, because like I said, I didn't really get to see much of Memphis. Like when I drove through Oklahoma, I was able to go out to eat there. Even New Mexico, I enjoyed New Mexico a little bit, but Memphis is just like sleep, check out, gone. Thank you, Halima. I love you, boo. Hey, Shelly. But I do want to go back there. I want to do a west. I'm gonna do my West Coast road trip next year. I want to do my West Coast road trip next year. I want to go to all the places on the West Coast. Let me look it up. West Coast, best cities to visit. West Coast. I know I want to go to Washington. Yeah, here it is right here. 12 places to see around the West Coast. I'm gonna go to all these places. Y'all coming with me? Seattle, yep. Seattle, Washington. San Francisco. I already saw San Francisco. I wasn't crazy about San Francisco. Los Angeles. I already live here. Death Valley. I don't think I want to go nowhere with that name. Napa Valley. I do want to go to Napa Valley. I've never been there. Lake Tahoe. I just told my mom on the phone the other day that I want to go to Lake Tahoe. It's like a 7-hour drive. It's all rich white people there. San Diego. Did that. San Diego's beautiful. I like San Diego over San Francisco. And then you got Yosemite National Park. Everywhere's in California. Arizona, Grand Canyon. I've never been to the Grand Canyon. Redwood National Park. They say in all places in California. Okay, Portland, Oregon, Tahoe. Yeah, I've never been there. I want to go to Lake Tahoe. I want to go to Lake Tahoe. I want to go to Idaho. I want to go to Montana. I want to go to Wyoming. All them little places. and nobody, you know what I mean, don't really be going to. I want to go see what's popping there. So I can say, you know what I mean? I want to be able to say I visited every state in the United States. I want to be able to say I visited every state. I want to be able to say that every place. You live in Idaho? You do, Letty? Oh, Letty, I'm gonna come check you. I'm be like, Letty, where the potatoes at? Where the potatoes at, Letty? She's doing a members trip only. Become a member for about $7 a month. Yeah, I am doing. We doing a retreat. I'm still trying to get information. I gotta call the place this week. Montana is where the rich old white men are. For real? Montana. I just want to see what's good out there. Where's my food at? I'm hungry. Andale, andale. Texas. You said Texas? I've been to Texas. I mean, I only went to where I go. I went to Houston. Yeah, I do want to see Dallas. I do want to see Dallas. Florida, I've been all through Florida. I'm trying to get like shit done on the West Coast. Like, let me look. Okay, this one says a list of 36 places on the West Coast, but it's all these places are all California. I don't want to just be in California. Arizona, Utah. Okay, Utah. Yeah, I didn't. Did I go through Utah? I don't think I went through Utah. I went through Oklahoma. Oh yeah, I want to see Colorado too. I heard Colorado got the best. You know what? You know. Let me see. West Coast, Portland. You've been to 47 states. Wow, that's awesome. You said skip the Dakotas. I want to see North Dakota and South Dakota. Okay, so we got Alaska. Oof. The men in Alaska are fine. I don't know. I saw some video on YouTube before, and they were talking about the hoods in Alaska. I said, "Damn, I need to get me a ski coat." And goddamn, they were throwing up gang signs and shit. I said, "They got sets out in Alaska." Okay, where my ribs at? I want my ribs. Okay, what we got? They ain't saying that. They said Oregon. It says map of West Coast states. Okay, okay, here we go. Right here, we got Montana. Wyoming. Yeah, I want to go to Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico. I've been to New Mexico. Okay, so I really don't have that much to do. I don't really got that much to do. I just got Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, Oregon, Utah, Colorado. That's not even that much. One, I can do that. I want to do that next year, like early next year. One, but we got the spiritual retreat. So I probably would do that after the spiritual retreat. One, two, three, four, five, six. Six states. That's easy. Yeah, no, I went to Arizona already. Arizona got a lot of bugs. Yeah, Alaska, man, I don't know what the hell they got in their water out there. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm trying to decide what's next. You're in Colorado? Oh, for real? The men in Colorado are handsome and tall. For real? Arizona has a lot of scorpions. They got a lot of everything. I remember when I stopped in Arizona, I stayed at the Four Seasons there in Scottsdale. It's really great. Poupon. And I checked in or whatever. It was very expensive to stay there. Just for one night, I stayed. but I love Four Seasons. So I was like, whatever, fuck it. I'm on a road trip, whatever. Like, I really enjoyed my road trip. Fucking shit. Maybe I'll do another road trip. Fucking. I was not even 15 minutes checked into my room. I saw some jumping shit. I was like, what the fuck? I was on the toilet. I was like, I had to jump up and kill that shit. It was some jumping bug shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Then, like, not even 5 minutes later, another one. I was like, oh, hell no. So I had to call the front desk. I'm like, yo, it's some jumping bugs in here. I spent way too much money for that. I'm like, what's going on? And then, Scottsdale is like desert. So I looked at the door. The door had a big ass space in between it. I was like, oh, hell no. I had to take paper towel, not the towel, not paper towels, the towels, and stuff them under there because with a thick space like that under your door, anything can just come right through there. We in the desert. It could be a lizard. So they was like, "We're so sorry, Miss Jackson. We're gonna send somebody to come to recheck and clean the room." So they came and they brought bug spray. I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know what them things are." I'm like, "Uh-uh." And I had this stuff under the door, and I was good after I did that. But they was coming in from there. Yeah, Arizona got mad bugs. They weren't like huge, but they were like some type of jumping bug. I don't know what it was. They 'cause that resort, that Four Seasons in Scottsdale is all desert. It's nice though, but it's all desert. Like and everything's outside. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like when you got like I was just like, I'm not saying it again. But once I covered that space, I was good. Like they had a pool out there in the back. I didn't even go out there and I paid extra to have the pool in the back because I was too scared. I don't want no shit coming out when I was in the pool. I was like, nah, I'm not even gonna enjoy that pool. And that's why I like Barbados, because like I keep saying, Barbados don't have a lot of bugs. Would you visit Africa? I want to visit Africa, but Africa's another place with bugs. A lot of bugs. You said that's hilarious. You think so? It wasn't funny to me. Yeah, the housekeeping ladies came in. They had this spray, the off spray. They still making my ribs. Okay, just making sure they ain't forget about me. No, 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 you're fine. I want another drink. What other flavor y'all got? What other flavor y'all have? I got that. Uh huh. Let's do a what? What you say? Let's do let's do strawberry again. Yeah, 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 yeah. The way you tell it is hilarious. Fuck outta here. Have you watched Keenan and Kel? Of course. I grew up on that. This is all that. This is all that. All of that. Oh, that's back in the day when shit was better. They making them fresh, huh? Good. I like them hot. Yeah, every time, baby. It's all that. Did you ever watch the old 90210? I watched a couple episodes of it, but I wasn't like a big 90210 fan. I like Saved by the Bell. Cause we're saved by the end of it. Cause I'm saved by the end of it. Cause I'm saved by the bell. That was my shit. Saved by the Bell. What else did I love? Are You Afraid of the Dark? Oh my God. Are You Afraid of the Dark? Goosebumps. Ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it. Back in the day. You've been binging Melrose Place for real? Oh, you made that quick. Thank you. That was so sweet. Thanks. Cheers. I said that one on the house. 'Cause I'm saved by the 'Cause I'm saved by the is alright. 'Cause I'm saved by the bell. Family Matters. I love Family Matters. I love Martin, of course. Martin, of course. Fresh Prince. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I love Sabrina the Teenage Witch. What else? I feel like we had all the shows back in the day. Y'all know I love me some Buffy. Your son watched Good Burger. Home, welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? My shit. I love Ed. I'm about to call him Kel. I love Ed. He's so like he's so like he's such a good person. He's so like doofy and like naive, like you gotta love him. I miss Johnny Bravo and Cow and Chicken. Oh yeah. Oh man. Adult Swim. Yeah, Robot Chicken. I love Robot Chicken. I love all my cartoons. Y'all gotta watch Haunted Hotel on Netflix. It's good. I hope that they bring another season out because I'm like, yo, you know how sometimes Netflix they be doing cartoons and they discontinue them, but this show is so good, y'all. It's called Haunted Hotel. It's a cartoon. It's about a family. They inherited a hotel, but the hotel is haunted. It's mad ghosts in the hotel, but it's funny. Ren and Stimpy's a throwback. Nick at Night, Blues Clues. Is that a clue? I love Blues Clues. I'm not gonna lie. Blues Clues was popping at one point. Magenta. Hey Arnold, y'all throwing it back. Hey Arnold, Rocco's Modern Life. Wow. Good night, Melissa. Y'all throwing it back. Rocco's Modern Life. Oh my God. Those are all throwbacks, yo. Courage the Cowardly Dog. You said Pee Wee Herman. mm. The Fairly Odd Parents. Gotta love Lawanda. And what's the other one's name? Lawanda. And what's the guy's name? The Jetsons. Proud Family, Double Dare. Oh, Double Dare. That's a throwback. I was so young, but I remember Double Dare. Thank you, Moon Goddess. Magic School Bus. Oh my God. Flintstones. Wild and Crazy Kids. Why does that sound familiar? The Wild Thornberries. Oh, the movie Boomerang. That's a classic. Wishbone. Oh, what's the story? Wishbone. Do, 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 do. What's the story? Wishbone. Oh my God, I miss Wishbone. So many memories with Wishbone. I was like mad young. Like I would come home from school, me and my mom would watch it together. Like it's so many memories, like me and my mom, like together, like watching that. What's the story? Wishbone. You guys are making me get emotional thinking about Wishbone. I was so young. Oh my God. I was like a baby. You know what I mean? Coming home from school, like memories. Goosebumps, of course. I said goosebumps. They taking a long time on my food. No wonder he gave me that free drink. He must have forgot to put it in, I think. But it's okay. I like them. You know what I mean? What's the story? Wishbone. Do, 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 do. What's the story? Wishbone. Do, 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 do. And then Wishbone be like wearing all his different outfits. Sailor Moon, that's a throwback. I never watched iCarly. I wasn't into iCarly, but I remember iCarly. Legend of the Hidden Temple. You threw it back. Yo, y'all are throwing it. So Legend of the Hidden Temple, that was the one with the ugly temple thing, and right, and they would have to do like different things and run through it. That shit was popping. Cat dog, hell yeah, and Living Color, hell yeah. Y'all know Wonder Years is a throwback. Legend of the Hidden Temple. Or what's the other one? The slime? Rocket Power. Charmed. Oh yeah. Cat dog. Carmen Sandy. Oh my God. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Everybody don't know about that. I was looking, I saw a Carmen Sandiego costume and I was gonna get it, but I couldn't find a wig. I wanted a wig to go with it. Because when I do the costumes, I gotta have the wig. And I saw the costume and I was like, I'm gonna get that costume, but I couldn't find a wig, so I didn't get the costume. But I was looking at a Carmen Sandiego costume. I kid you not. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world? She was gone. She like me. Carmen Sandiego was like me, child. She was always on the go. Nobody knew where she was, girl. Yeah, that was my show. You said touched by an angel, or you threw it back. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Carmen Sandiego. You said Silk Stockings. What's that? I never heard of that show. I ain't never heard no show called no Silk Stockings. I don't know what type of freaky shit you on. Ned's the Classifier. I remember that. Silk Stockings was the ish. That was actually a show? I don't remember that. The Young and the Restless. That's my mom shit. My mom was into the soap operas and shit like that. They taking a long time for my food, child. Look into my eyes. I will take your soul. Okay, when I get back home, y'all, I'm gonna do some readings, okay? I'm gonna do some readings when I get back to the house, y'all. Hey, Two Cash. Good night, Rhonda. We love you, Rhonda. I'm ready to go on vacation, y'all. I'm like ready. I'm like, I got a whole month. Doo-doo, Inspector Gadget. Woo-hoo. I was about 10 watching. Damn. 100. You said 106 in part was that show. It was a popular show. I wasn't like a big 106 in Park fan, but I was more into TRL. Ooh, finally. Wow, thank you. Damn. Okay, you can take that ketchup. I don't like ketchup. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Wow. This what took so long, y'all. Let me get a picture of this bad boy right here. Can y'all see it? I'm about to fuck this shit up. We come to pump you up. We come to pump you up. He put the salt on us. You look like no salt coming out of here. Mm. I like how they do their French fry. Look at that corn. Look at that corn right there. It's time to eat. Mm. Thank you. Mm. That's good right there. Worth the wait. Fresh. Right. Bon appetit. Thank you, God, for the food. Um, y'all got y'all Halloween costumes? Are y'all doing anything for Halloween? I got mad events planned, y'all. Next month, next month I'm gonna be busy. That's red. You want to find a party? Because LA got so much stuff to do for Halloween. I was like, yo, when I was looking at all the events, I said, wow, I'm sorry. You going to Fright Fest, Six Flags? Oh, yeah. Fright Fest is always lit. I saw a sign today for something called Knox Farm. Y'all been there? The girl who does my nails, she said she went there before. She said it's like a theme park, though. Because I saw a big sign on the highway for it. Yeah, it's called Not Scary Farm. She said it's fun. She said it's not as fun as Halloween Horror Nights. You like it? You said Knox Farm is lit. Yeah. She said it's scary. So, but I'm excited. It's gonna be a fun birthday month. And they did, Barb, falling off the bone. But I like to do like scary stuff for Halloween. Like go to like haunted houses and stuff like that. Yo, I got this one thing I'm going to, y'all. It's a haunted church, and they tell scary stories in a haunted church. I can't wait. I'm telling you, LA got mad shit. Like LA, I'm not gonna lie. I think they kind of beat in New York with the Halloween stuff. They take Halloween very seriously out here. I love it. Right. They take it very seriously out here. I did not know that. Mm, fall. Mm. Oh my God, y'all. Mm. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna get you home. Uh, Hey, Tiara. Oh God. That's when you know you start getting full. You start calling the Lord's name. You say Jesus. Jesus like, what I got to do with this? You're welcome. Yeah. And you got the Clean Harbor thing I told y'all about. That's the haunted ship. I'm going on that. I'm missing something. Halloween Horror Nights. Oh, and Haunted Hotel? I mean, it's called something else. Not Haunted Hotel. It's called, what's that shit called? Forget. It's some other haunted shit I'm watching. It's lovely to see you too. I like the french fries. 'Cause everybody don't make good french fries. You'd be surprised. Like, you think french fries, it should be simple, but everybody don't make good french fries. Oh my God. Ooh, you love to see you too. You said and taking deep breath, right? You said you and Cardi eat fries alike. That's my girl right there. Love her. Nobody could ever make me hate Cardi. They be talking mad shit. They so fucking jealous of her. And I told her that too. I'm like, yo, these niggas is jealous of you, boy. She like, I know. I'm like, shit's crazy. You're talking about she made up sales. Like, damn. Like, you can't even give her props for her sales. You gotta lie and say she made up sales. Pathetic. It's jealousy. She didn't make up no sales. She sold them albums. People fuck with her. You're haters. Lying. They're jelly. Exactly. She paid off. Okay. So if she paid for sales, then they ain't no saying who else did that then. So you gotta say that about everybody else then. She ain't pay for no sales. She actually promoted her album. Like she put in a lot of work in promoting her album. They jealous. Fuck out of here. Jay trying to say that's not stuff baby. Oh, why? Cardi's B-Day is the 11th. Oh yeah? That's Cardi Day. Love her. I'm full, y'all. Oh my God. I can't do this corn. Corn, I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm able to make it with you. Let me try to take a bite of the corn. Oh my God. Ooh. Damn. I need my bed now. Big Chulo, I need my bed now, Poppy. I need my bed now, Poppy Chulo. For real. I'm fucking this corn. I don't care. And this is me. Take it or leave it. Mm. Well, mm, wow. I am done. Stick a fork in me, bitch. Stick a fork in me, bitch. I'm done. Can you hear me? Tapped out. Tapped out, home. You said you got the itis now, right? Drinks too, bitch. Mm. Gonna be a nice drive home. I had 5 subs. My fat butt about to find something to eat. You got 5 subs. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I remember when I had 5 subs. I remember when nobody was watching my shit. Mhm. We gotta start from somewhere. That's why I don't like people be faking it. Like it's this one reader, like I love them, like, but I can tell it's all an act with them. And I don't like that. It bothers me. I'm like, God. Please take this out my heart if it's not true, because I don't want to feel this way about this person. You know, it's like it's all an act. Like I don't like fake people. But sometimes it's like I wish I didn't see fake. You know what I mean? I wish I could be like everybody else who just don't see it. Because it's like when you really see the fakeness out here, you really don't want to fuck with nobody. You know what I mean? Like when you really see the fakeness, it's like, yo, I'm gonna just say to myself, "Are you okay? I'm great. How you doing?" I prayed that you be surprised who's in your corner. Well, thank you. No, I don't think I can do it. Thank you. No. Thank you. You hardly touched that food. You must have just got here because I fucked this food up. I don't know what you talking about. Because the dessert, what comes on that? It's a butter cake, right? And what else? Really? That was the one you served that couple? Looked like I saw strawberries on top. You like it? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Are you taking it to go? No, I'm not taking nothing to go, bitch. I'm done. Whew. So y'all know when I come in October, I'm doing like a fast in October. I'm doing fruits and vegetables in October, but once a week I'm gonna go out to eat. So y'all gonna see a big change next month, starting October 1st. I want to do fruit and vegetables 6 days, and then one day out of the week I'm gonna eat what I want. Y'all gotta pray for me. You said you gonna do it with me? Let's do it. Cause it's my birthday month, so I want to lose like even if I can lose like 8 pounds. 8 pounds only 2 pounds a week. Yeah, I'm gonna just eat fruits and vegetables. I'm gonna eat fruit, have my salads, and like I said, I'm gonna have my one day out of the week where I eat what I want. You're gonna do it too. Okay, we're gonna do it together. Yeah, this one day, because when I go to the movies and stuff or go out to eat, you said I need my meat eggs. Meat eggs? What's meat eggs? Oh, you mean your meat and your eggs? Oh, okay. You said me and eggs. Okay, I'm not gonna lie and say I'm gonna do it with you. You could try it. Try to do it with me, little mama. I'm not gonna lie, that is hard. Fruit and vegetables. But it's not really like I feel like any type of like weight, fit goal. Like if you are determined, you could do it. Like if you really want to see change, you're gonna do it. That's how you know when you're serious and when you're not. Because when you get tired of being fat, you be like, bitch, fuck this fucking cake. You know what I mean? You be like, fuck this. So we could do it. Even like I said, if I can lose 8 pounds, that's only 2 pounds a week. That's not bad. I will try, but I don't know if I'll be able to stay on it. Okay, Lily. No problem, Lily. I respect your honesty. You said, "Never mind, I got scared." Damn, I thought you was with me every day, Tyro. You switched up on me that quick? You see niggas how niggas is? She said, "I'm with you, girl. We gonna do this now." She said, "Never mind, I got scared." You backed out that quick. You didn't even try. You didn't even try one day. At least try one day with me. Yeah, it's just discipline, you know. But I do love my fruits, like my fruits from Whole Foods. As long as I got my organic pineapple, my organic watermelon, I'm good. Because if you eat enough fruit, you'll get full. Like I've eaten, sometimes I'll just be eating pineapple and watermelon, and I'll be like, "Oh, I'm full. I'm gonna try it. I just want to lose another like 8 pounds or whatever. I'm gonna try it. See how that go for my birthday. That's why I'm like getting all the fatness out of my system. Yeah, that's another thing too. I want to try to like cut out the alcohol too, cut out the sodas, cut out the juice, and try to just drink water. Because even with that little change in your diet, like just being like, you know what, water, even if you just like drink water and cut out like certain drinks, you'll lose weight with that. Something as small as that, like that makes a difference. And again, it's not forever. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just a certain amount of time. It's not forever. Yo, it's this one dude in the NBA that watches me, like, but he don't say nothing. He been watching me for years. And it's like, how do you keep watching somebody for years and don't say nothing? He just watches me for years. No Italian soda. Yeah, I know. Can we pick a date so we all can fast together? I'm starting October 1st. Maybe your voice is calming to him. I mean, this was even before I started doing tarot, like before I even had a channel like that. I'm talking about like years ago. Like I'm talking about for the last 10, 15 years. I'm not talking about like I'm talking about the last 10, 15 years. He just keeps watching my stories. He don't follow me. He just keep looking at my shit. He don't say nothing. He been watching me since he was in college. Maybe he's shy. Let me see. Let me look up his name. Let me see what his sign is. I'm not gonna tell you who he is because I don't want to put him on blast. So he's born September 21st. Oh wow, he just had a birthday. I think he has a girlfriend. He has a whole girlfriend. No wonder he don't say nothing. Wow, that is crazy. I did not know that. It says spouse, like they're married. Her name comes up as spouse. He don't have no pictures of her on his thing. Hold on. He's married. It says he's married. He's been married to so and so. The couple have a daughter together. Oh my God. No wonder he been watching me for 15 years. That is crazy. You have a whole wife. I'm sorry. If I was a wife, I would not feel comfortable with that. If my husband kept going to some girl's page for 15 years. That is insane. I'm in shock right now. Like, I'm, like, in shock right now. I'm, like, literally in shock. He needing advice, that's why he watched. Before I became a tarot reading, he was watching me. I'm talking about 15 years. I'm not talking about tarot. Y'all keep saying, "Oh, he want advice." It was before. I'm talking about before I even had a YouTube channel. You cannot use tarot as an excuse. That is crazy, yo. I'm just like, "What the fuck?" That is insane. These people be in fake relationships, yo. He likes the way you look. Obviously, you've been going to somebody page for 15 years and you married. That's horrible. Telling you, these women. Mm. That just show you can be married and not really married. Ah, is he cute? He all right looking. He have a secret crush. That's messed up. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of me as a wife. Like if I was married to a man and I know he been going to somebody's Instagram for 15 years, 10 to 15 years, and looking at this girl, I would feel some type of way about that. You obviously are attracted to this woman. That is insane to me. I did not think he was married because, like I said, he don't have her on his profile at all. You're so loyal. Of course, I'm loyal. I mean, that's not physically cheating, but that's like mentally cheating. That's mentally cheating. You're not sticking your penis in another woman, but people don't realize like that mental cheating is just as bad because if somebody mentally cheating on you, that means you don't have them. You don't have their heart. You might have their physical body there with you, but you don't have their heart. That's bad. That's bad. They say whatever you have to hide is considered cheating. You said it makes me sick when men do that. I mean, it's not just men, women too. It's not just men. You're a Scorpio. Of course, you're loyal and protective. I mean, I just because it's like if you are lusting for another man or another woman, you just need to be single. Why would you be in a relationship or married to somebody and you lusting after somebody else? Your heart is not in it. Like if your heart is not in something, why would you do it? Just be single. Yeah, like just be single. Like that's tacky. And then you got your whole wife or your girl or your husband or your man looking like a clown. You're embarrassing the person that you're with and yourself. Yeah, like, and it's like, it's one thing if like you come across somebody page, whatever you look, that's it. But to consistently go to somebody's page for 15 years, that's different. I'm not talking about you see somebody, you go to their page, you're like, oh, what they do? Oh, okay, boom, it's over and done. Like, that's different. I'm not that controlling or you know what I mean? Like, but if you consistently go to somebody's page for years and you're married, no, there's something off with that. No. Mm-mm. You're right. You said a lot of people stay in relationships to keep up appearances. Yep. You said that's an obsession. Yeah. You said that's half a decade. Right. Like, that's weird to me. That's insane. That's insane. Well, let me get out of here, y'all. Do you think real love exists? Of course it does. course it does. Of course. You gotta when it's real, you know what I mean? Like, it gotta be real, though. Of course, real love exists, yeah. Good men out here, good women out here, loyal men out here, loyal women out here. Are you in love with anyone? No, no. Look at me, you got me turning red. What the hell? I'm too black for that. Nah, nah. I'm not in love with nobody. You know what I'm saying? No. He said, just you lie like a rug. Stop it. Stop it. Suck it out, Lord. Suck it out. Suck it out. Suck out. Suck it out. Suck it out. Red. No red. I'm a thug up in this bitch. What the fuck you mean, boy? I hope he's a good one. I wouldn't be in love with nobody if they wasn't a good one. You were definitely blushing. Somebody has your heart. Nobody ain't got my heart. No, nah, no, nah, nah. Sure is quiet in here. No, it ain't quiet. I'm chilling. I'm not blushing. I'm not blushing. That's an allergy. It's an eye allergy. Sometimes it happens at night. Let me get out of here, y'all. I love y'all. That's my cue to go. That's an eye allergy. Yeah, that time of year. All right, I love y'all. Let me go now. My cheeks gotta get back to. Y'all be blessed, be well. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. No, y'all gonna stop bullying me, talking about just admitted Scorpio. I ain't meaning shit. I love y'all. Y'all have fun. Y'all made me blush a lot. I'll see y'all later. See y'all later. I'm leaving.